My cousin is the former FBI Director James Comey, who was fired by Trump. He worked on a mass shooting in San Bernardino, and he let the crime scene was walked through by the press. Okay, so this is the FBI sealing off the crime scene, and that he allows the press to walk through the crime scene, destroying evidence. And the reason why I bring that up is because that was maybe not related specifically to psychotropic drugs, but this is the FBI involvement in the investigative process of mass killings. And in San Bernardino, the shooter was an employee that was in the public health department. His job was to go around and investigate and secure locations to make sure that they were safe. And my question is, why didn't the FBI investigate who hired the shooter in the public health department as an inspector? What clues were missed there? So I truly believe that you're onto something with this gang member, because I would say the evidence that I have seen over these mass shootings is that there's a clear cover-up. I believe it has to do with the behavioral health industry and the drugs, but I do believe that people benefit. There's a third party. When two people are fighting, there's always an invisible third party. I happen to believe that's the behavioral health and drug industry. However, the FBI should have known. My cousin, who honestly I think Trump did a great thing by firing him. He was either incompetent or corrupt. I believe he's a little bit of both. But
and this is someone that's related to you.
That's correct. I mean, listen, it's very hard for me to sit here and say, I mean, I would just watch Steve Bannon, go off to prison for 4 months. And as you know, I don't know if your audience knows, I gave Steve an award for covering the issue of these mass shootings and psychiatric drugs. And he deserved it because he was, just like you, willing to have this discussion. My cousin, and this is very hard for me to say because he is a family member, but he is corrupt. He is biased. He has his finger on the scale. And he was actually lucky that he was fired by Trump, because I think he's going to maybe avoid some prosecution down the road. Who knows? It's very difficult for me to speak out against my cousin. However, I believe that the FBI has a clear role in these mass shootings. They have a behavioral health unit in their division. And why isn't the behavioral health units pointing out that Audrey Hale was on a cocktail of drugs, Adam Lanza was on a cocktail of drugs, Nicholas Cruz was on a cocktail of drugs? Why would the FBI put out this extensive report on what is in common in these mass shootings and leave out, like David said, the motive? What is the motive of why you would kill somebody or yourself? And that is a mind warping. And what is warping that mind? It's the psychotropic drugs, which is a billion-dollar industry.